In a world almost entirely dominated by Microsoft, Bill Gates seeks to acquire the last remnants of the free world.
So, we meet again, Steve Jobs, aka the Apple Ninja?
Now, with Apple out of the way, the only thing that stands between Microsoft and complete world domination is the use of the rare earth elements.
Hey, so you're the other person Microsoft hired to accomplish the little project?
Why, yes I am.
Well, let's get started then.
Alright. Alright, let's start with neodymium.
Neodymium, isn't that used in headphones?
Yeah, that reminds me of this time my friend added some extra neodymium magnets to his headphones.
Neodymium is one of the lanthanide elements, right?
Yeah, it needs one electron to be stable.
However, it often tends to rust, which is easily represented with a banana.
That's sweet.
Whoa, it's already reoxidized.
Neodymium, I've heard that that's also used in welder's goggles. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, you should have seen me the first time I tried to weld. Ugh. Alright, now let's talk about ytterbium. Ytterbium is a lanthanide element. Do you happen to know any, uses of the element?
Well, yeah, I hear it's commonly used to reinforce stainless steel. And it reminds me of the time when I challenged a banana to a samurai duel.
Pull. Ytterbium and europium are quite similar, actually, seeing as how they both lie on the first period of the F block.
Which means, just like neodymium, they're lanthanide elements. And they even have the same thing in common in that they both have 2 valence electrons.
Which means that they once lose the 2 valence electrons to become like a noble gas, right?
Yeah, in fact, when they combine with each other, they form a laser-induced atomic molecular reaction.
Sweet. Europium has other uses too, though, besides explosions.
Europium is used commonly in color TVs, Governor.
That's enough about the lanthanides. Let's move on to the radioactive actinides.
Yeah, sure. The actinides are found in the second period of the F block and form readily with most common nonmetals.
And uranium is one of the most talked about ones, being known as the star, but for centuries it was never talked about, but that changed when it became used in nuclear power.
However, it also has its use in armor shielding.
Europium is used in armor plating, like on tanks, airplanes, and space bounty hunters.
And plutonium, like uranium, has 6 valence electrons.
And everyone knows its most notable use.
Plutonium is used in nuclear bombs in 3, 2...
It is also used in various other types of weapons.
That reminds me of the time I got my hands on a radiological weapon.
Premature. With its 2 valence electrons.
America must be handled with care at all times to avoid contamination.
It's interesting that all the rare earth elements are pretty much look the same. They're silver, shiny, malleable, and ductile. It's funny because that reminds me of the time I had to choose the right rare earth element to save the world. I think we're done here. It's time to call headquarters and tell them the Eagle has landed.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Huh? Hello? Ah, so we finally completed the research on the rare earth elements. Yes, now my plan is almost complete. Now all I have to do is...
There can be only one!
Pull. Now it's on fire.
South Park, yeah.
Whoa, it's already reoxid.
I know.
Ow! Plutonium's using nuclear bombs. I gotta restart that.
Oh, I clip in a bomb blast.